the little boy gently touched the river water, and instantly sensed an extraordinary secret hidden beneath the surface. He quickly urged his sister, who was fishing nearby, to reel in her line. The next second, she pulled up a massive tricolored sturgeon weighing over 10,000 pounds, but she had no idea that the boy beside her was actually the legendary fishing god. Just yesterday, the fishing god had tragically drowned, and when he woke up, he had become a little boy. Now young and helpless, he could only rely on his sister to survive. Though small in stature, he possessed great wisdom. His sister looked at his quiet demeanor, and couldn't help but feel worried, but the boy calmly told her he was fine. Just then, their second uncle called, demanding the sister return to the family for questioning. She had no choice but to bring the boy along. On the way, she explained to him that ever since their father passed away, the second and third uncles, along with the second and third brothers, had been eyeing their father's fishing grounds and club, constantly challenging them through fishing competitions. They even once pushed the little boy into the water. At that moment, the boy keenly sensed something unusual about the river. He casually picked up a fishing rod and tossed it in. Just as his sister called out to him, he let go of the rod, and in the blink of an eye, 2 crucian carp appeared beside it. Moments later, their uncles and cousins arrived at the fishing ground, and were shocked to see the fish on the ground, because there were no hooks. The fishing line had gone straight through the gills. The second uncle sneered, claiming someone must have rigged it on purpose. Soon, the competition began. The uncles and brothers quickly occupied the 4 best golden fishing spots. Even the third uncle, who wasn't competing, laid down and pretended to sleep to block access, refusing to let the siblings use any of the good spots. Left with no choice, the sister picked a random location. Everyone believed the siblings were bound to lose, but the boy closed his eyes, feeling the humidity in the air and the direction of the wind, and analyzing the soil density. He found the perfect fishing spot, then told his sister that the spot next to them would attract the rare and valuable Jiangling carp. The elders glanced over, thinking there was no way fish would bite there, but the boy was confident they'd catch plenty. He then helped his sister prepare the bait. Meanwhile, the others used a secret family recipe. Sure, they had the win in the bag, but the boy boldly declared that their fishing spot was unmatched. His sister chose to trust him, and began to cast the bait, but after several attempts, there was no movement in the water. She started to feel disappointed. Her brother smirked and said, if they managed to draw fish here, he'd be the one to catch them. The boy then quietly chanted an ancient mantra. Soon, his sister began to grasp its hidden meaning. As everyone mocked their lack of catches, a swarm of fish suddenly gathered at their spot. Everyone was stunned, but when they saw they'd only pulled up a common silver carp, they immediately began mocking the sister. The second brother even took out his premium bait, declaring his target was the Jiangling carp, but the boy paid him no mind, because he instantly saw there was a problem with their bait. Just then, the third brother's rod bent heavily. Clearly something huge was on the line. He grinned smugly. Everyone assumed it was a massive fish. The third brother rushed to reel it in. The sister grew anxious, afraid it might be a Jiangling carp, but the boy calmly reassured her it was just a scavenger fish. And sure enough, when the third brother pulled it up, it was a scavenger. Then the second brother caught a bluefish worth $800. Everyone started catching all kinds of fish, but none were valuable. Meanwhile,